Hello dear students, today we will discuss about Human Genome Project. The Human Genome Project is the study of entire human genome which was completed and announced in 2003. This particular project was aimed at studying the complete genome of the human, which is nothing but genome means it's a complete set of genetic information. The human genome is far more complex and very large one, and consisting about DNA of length of 6 feet and containing the more than 30,000 genes. The DNA material is organized into haploid chromosomal set of 22 autosomes and one sex chromosome X or Y. So this is the size of different chromosomes which people actually studied, and this particular draft was published in 2001, and finally after analysis and everything they declared the project is completed in 2003. The silent features of human genome, it consisting of 24 chromosomes in haploid, and that is 22 autosomes and 23 chromosomes, one haploid and one 22 autosomes and one sex chromosome X or Y. So altogether 46 in one cell nucleus. The human genome contains over 3 billion nucleotide base pairs and over about 30,000 genes, and an average of size of each gene was found to be 3,000 bases, but size of the gene varies very largely. There are some genes which are actually having a size of 2.5 million base pairs, like dystrophin gene, and only about 3% of the genome encodes for amino acid. Rest all the genome is found to be the junk consisting of repetitive DNA, and this particular part of the DNA and its function was not clearly known, and 50 means even out of whatever the 30,000 genes which was identified, 50% of the genes function is not clearly known. The repetitive sequence was found to be playing an important role in chromosomal structure, dynamics and evolution of the chromosomes, stability and all. And it is found that the chromosome number 1 contains the most of genes, having 2968 genes, and Y chromosome consisting of 231 genes, and almost all the bases in different individuals is found to be same, but there is a difference of only about 0.2% of nucleotides between two individuals is found, and the most of the difference which people actually coming across between two individuals is mainly because of single nucleotide difference within 1000 base pairs, and this particular single nucleotide difference is called as SNP, single nucleotide polymorphism, and this is responsible for about 85% of all the differences in the human DNA between individuals. What is this Human Genome Project? This Human Genome Project is a greater international effort in establishing the genome and studying the genes which are present within the human genome. This particular effort was a 13-year effort by the US Human Genome Project, coordinated by Department of Energy and National Institute of Health of USA. And if we come across with the milestones, we can see it started in 1986, and 1990 the project initiated as a joint effort of DOE and NIH. Later in 1994, so that the project can get a regulation and as well as legal authenticity, a Genetic Privacy Act was passed to regulate the collection, analysis and storage and use of the DNA samples. And then in 1996, Wellcome Trust joined the project. 1998, Celera Genomics, a private company funded by Greg Venter. So it actually formed in order to sequence the human genome within the 3 years. Later in 1999, the completion of the first chromosomal sequence was announced, is chromosome 22. In 2000, the completion of the draft of entire genome was completed, and in 2001, the analysis draft was published. Analysis of the working draft was published. 2003, finally, after analyzing all the details and everything, so people announced that the Human Genome Project is completed. It is 2 years ahead of the schedule. So what was the goal of the project? The project goal was mainly to identify all the genes present in the human DNA, to develop a genetic linkage map of the human genome and how these genes are linked and how they are being inherited, all these things, and to obtain physical map of the human genome, that is the location of each of the gene in different chromosomes specifically, and to develop technology for management of human genome information, and also to know the functions of genes, to determine the sequence of 3 billion chemical base pairs that make up the DNA, and store this particular information in the public database, and develop the tools for data analysis, and also transfer related technologies to private sectors. See, the Human Genome Project was mainly aimed in study of genes present within the human DNA. And in order to do this particular sequence, lot of methods were developed, lot of tools were actually designed, and there was many technologies which people actually invented. So these all tools, technologies, and the discoveries which were made during this particular project, they will not only help the project but complete, but also it was having the lot of other applications in human health and sustenance of life. So, but when the project was going on, there was a lot of issues were raised, concerns were raised, that is ethical, legal, social issues were there. That is fairness of use of genetic information, because people should not misuse this particular information. That was first thing, and how to contain this misuse of information. So for that only the Genetic Privacy Act was actually formulated, and privacy and confidentiality of the genetic information, because samples were collected by over 3,000 humans from different continents. They actually collected the samples, and the peoples whose samples are being analyzed, their privacy and their confidentiality has to be maintained. That was again an issue of concern. Then psychological impact, stigmatization, discrimination, and reproductive issues were there, because the results which were being obtained, so are they the same or not, or different? So those reproductive issues were there, and clinical issues were there, handling of the samples and analyzing of the data. Then certainties were there, uncertainties associated with the gene test for susceptibilities in complex conditions, fairness in access of advanced genomic technologies, conceptualization and the philosophical implications of the information obtained by the particular genome project, then health and environmental issues, and what happens once people are going to understand the complete genome. So that information, commercialization of that particular information, and then use of these information in education, increasing the standards of living and quality control. And also there was a major issue concerned about the patent. That is, once this particular genome project is completed, So since the private entities were also a part of this particular project, so there was an issue of patent on this particular human genome to be given or not to be given, and as well the technologies patents. So many aspects were there which were of great concern during this human genome project. But through all the difficulties, people could able to complete it by 2003, and it was completely kept open into the public domain. Only few of the sequences and the details which were done by the private entities are not in public domain especially, so due to certain legal restrictions. So other than that, everything is in public domain. So thank you. Go through this particular aspect. I'm just give you a very brief idea on this particular project. So there's a lot of information on this human genome project. Nature came out special volume on this. Okay, so it's a very important historical event in the human history. Thank you. So take care.